Hello everybody and welcome to Heroes of Might and Magic 2. Price of Loyalty. I almost read it as Prince of Loyalty, but it is Price. So, recently, as you know, everyone is in quarantine, you're supposed to stay home, and that's what I do. And my brother is living literally next door to me, so we spend a lot of time together in these dark times. I'm gonna play a lot of Heroes of Might and Magic 3, which is a big part of our childhood, but the nostalgia train could not be stopped, so I had to get the second one, which was kind of my introduction to the series. And I thought, in these dark times, why wouldn't I do something that nobody cares about? And thus, here's my new YouTube playthrough kind of thing. So feel free to tag along. It's gonna be a long journey probably. I don't know how often I will upload, but it's gonna be a thing. So hopefully there will be, if there's one person out there who will enjoy this, my job is done here. I know it's lonely and dark a little bit right now, so maybe this will help someone. I don't know. Let's do this. As you can see, I have the expansion campaign as well, but I thought, because I played like one map or two, so I'm still rusty with this, but we're gonna go with the original campaign, so I will shut the fuck up now and we can enjoy the intro of that.
The troubles all began 3 years ago with the passing of the old king, Lord Ironfist. The king left 2 sons. Roland was good, kindly, and honorable, while Archibald was not so good. Traditionally, the choice of the heir falls to the royal seer, but he died in a tragic boating accident. His successor's luck was no better, with Frederick falling out of a window, Robert slain by a dragon, and Johann dying of food poisoning. Archibald accused Roland of murdering the seers, and issued a proclamation against Roland. Fearing for his life, Roland fled the place for his castle in the west. With Roland gone, Archibald was able to influence the new royal seer's decision. The seer chose Archibald, and Archibald crowned himself king the next day. And so the war for succession began. Choose your lord.
Alright, so pretty straightforward, am I right? You have a, what was it, a good and a not so good guy. So here's the deal, here's the little dealio. I always went with the good campaign as a kid, only because if you know me, I fucking love knights. Knights are cool. I always play, I know it's the boring option, but guess what, I'm boring, so that's what we go. That's what I do usually. I go with the good campaigns so I can be with knights. However, I thought it would be more fun to start with the evil campaign for this little series. Mostly because that's something that is a little bit out of my comfort zone when it comes to heroes. So maybe it will be more fun. I don't know, but here we go. Boom.
Thank you for choosing to serve me.
You're welcome.
You'll find I can be a very generous lord to vassals who remain faithful, which is more than I can say for the cowardly lords who refuse to take the oath from me. I am king, not Roland. No one can stand before me and refuse to serve. Go. I have allocated a sum of gold for the purpose of making an example of the lords closest to my castle. Crush them and report back to me by means of the magical amulet I have sent you.
Alright then, King Archibald requires you to defeat the 3 enemies in this region. They are not allied with one another, so they will spend most of their energy fighting amongst themselves. You will win when you own all of the enemy castles, and there are no more heroes left to fight. So it's a pretty standard thing. With Heroes 2, I like this mechanic a lot. So this is pretty much the entire campaign. You can see this is the first mission or level, whatever you want to choose to call it. And sometimes you can decide between two options, and when you do, you get a certain reward that you can see here when you win it, and it becomes this permanent thing, right? You can get it onwards. They can be pretty cool, they can be a little bit problematic as far as I remember. The only thing that I really don't like is that you don't know what these are. Mage's Ring, okay, what does the Mage's Ring do? Minor Scroll? Okay, but what the Minor Scroll does, you know, so instead of wasting my time with googling these things, I'm just gonna go with money, because that is actually an issue within the game. Right, so I'm gonna read this first. You face 3 opponents in this scenario, capture their castles and their heroes to prove your worthiness to Archibald. So this is a pretty easy mission usually. I mean, at least with the good campaign it was sort of easy, and then shit hit the fan pretty brutally. So first things first, we are with the Necromancers. We have undead units, we have a Skellyman, which is a pretty crappy unit, but part of this broken element of playing as a Necromancer. You can see every little stuff here. So these 6 are units. This is for zombies. This one is for mummies, not the one that you cry behind the skirt of, but with the pharaohs and shit. And then the vampires, the liches, which is a very important part, like element of the strategy that I'm gonna be trying to do. And the skeleton or bone dragons, which is kind of crappy if you ask me, but is there. So compared to Heroes 3, there's this one issue with Heroes 2, is that you don't generate money. The only thing that gives you money is this. That gives you a little bit of a budget. I don't know how to say it. That's about it. Your town produces 1,000 gold, I think, and you have certain skills. One of them could be your hero producing money. So if you're not familiar with heroes, just a very quick roundabout, don't worry about OGs, this won't take long. You have attack skill and defense skill, which is when you are in combat, they add up to the fight. So the more attack skill you have, the better your creatures will attack. Same with defense. And you can also do spells, and the more knowledge you have, the more spell points you have, and the more spell power you have, the more powerful spells you can cast. And that's the gist of it. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slots for various skills to learn throughout your campaign or levels. Since we are a necromancer, we have necromancy, which means that we can the amount of creatures dying, 10% of them comes back to aid me as a skeleton. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna try to exploit that as much as possible. We can learn good shit. Right, so right from the get-go, I want this money thingy. I want the experience, and boom, right there, your hero produces 100 gold pieces per turn as tax revenue from estates. Or we can learn 4th level spells. I'd say let's go for this one. I can't fight with those just yet. Oh really? That's kind of poopy. And that's it. That's gonna be it for today for this hero. That's the crappy part of Heroes 2. You really don't have a lot of room to navigate. So right from the get-go, I'm gonna go with her. I'm gonna leave this zombie at home because slower units will make your hero move slower or less tiles or whatever. You kind of have to imagine this entire map as a grid, as you can tell. So this is the 8 grid around me. Right, this is gonna be it for this turn, and bada bing bada boom, it's turn 2 or day 2. Ah, really? Eagle Eye is like the shittest skill known to humankind. Okay, well, this guy is already fucked up, so that's great. Let's hope this gives me money. It does. At this point, do I really want it? God damn it. Oh well, I mean, we are going to have a lot of castles to siege. That is a crappy amount, so I'm just gonna take the money. The money will be a huge issue. Excuse me. Right, so no big surprises. We can learn about our enemies. As expected, there are 6 factions in the game. We are the bad guys in this scenario, so obviously our enemies will be the good guys. So this is the sorcerer castle, there's a knight castle, and a wizard castle. And that's gonna be it. We are going to kill those 3, hopefully. So every day you can build one thing, and one thing only. And I'm not sure, I want this mausoleum really badly. So we're gonna need a graveyard and a mage guild for that. I'm gonna go with the graveyard. Boom, now we can recruit zombies, sorry, as you can tell. And that's pretty much what we... Oh, you sneaky fuck! There are some skellymen over there. Ooh. Oh, peasants. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy that one. Oh, ho, 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 ho. You see, peasants are the shittest creatures in this game. They practically do not have defense, so if you hit them, you hit them hard. Oh, there's even more. Oh, this is gonna be great. So the more you kill, the more skeletons you can reassemble. So I'm gonna try to leave them be for the time being, and then attack them and hopefully get lots and lots of skeletons in return. So I do have this mine, which is very important. You can see where can you see? Oh, there are our resources. There are various resources for various creatures and buildings and stuff like that. This is shitty again. She does not have luck with these chests or whatnot. And it looks like, oh, there's some interesting loot options around there, scattered around the land. And I'm just gonna scout my area. If I'm not mistaken, I did play this first mission just to, not entirely, I started it. So I don't want to act like, ooh, like, oh, I didn't know this or that. I'm aware. This is pretty much, if we kill the trolls, there's the passage to the rest of the map with the good guys in it. Which obviously I don't want yet. I had to start a game to check my recording because the audio is, for some reason, either very, very loud or very quiet for this game. I don't know why exactly. Hopefully this will be an enjoyable playthrough for those who tag along. And there's my sweet, sweet Lich Boy. He is the only ranged unit for this castle, so it's kind of very important, especially because the skeleton is not too quick, the zombie is especially slow, the mummies are very slow, and then, well, the vampire moves a lot, but it's kind of a high tier unit, so I still need time and money to be able to get them. I still see some resources scattered around this land. I don't have anything here without a fight, which I am not ready for just yet. So I'm not sure what to do with her. I thought I would need her more than that. It's a little bit underwhelming, but oh well, it is what it is. Now the big question, what do we want? Which day is it? It's day 5. So here's the thing. I could start building up a pyramid today. On day 6 a thieves guild, and day 7 a mansion. I think that's quite doable. So we have more units available. Or we can go for a skull pile, which gives me 8 more skeletons, which is pretty decent. I think I already told myself into this one. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I debate with myself at this point. Right, so there's not gonna be too much action for a couple of days. I'm just gonna grab. Ooh, I forgot there's a gold mine. I really fucking hate these level ups. I really hate it. It's kind of very, very annoying. I could have had a decent hero, you know. So what's it gonna be? I think. Ooh, I can already have the bone dragon thingy. Oh, I did not see that one coming. Oh, you know what? That's a pretty good deal. It's gonna eat up my money, but I think that's worth it. This is also a lot of potential skeleton. The very annoying thing is, though we got the estates for him, I would have loved to level his necromancy up, so he creates more skeletons. So that kinda backfired, but I don't know if I already said it. I'm a very average player with the Heroes games, so there's gonna be misplays and whatnot. Since he's fucked already, let's see, basic luck. Oh boy, it's like an anti-hero. What is this? Seriously, it's just Eagle Eye is missing, and it's okay, never mind. He does have a defense skill finally, and a lot of spell power and knowledge. So what we're gonna need to do is pimp him up with. I'm just gonna make him go home. It's day 7, I think. Not too good, not too bad, I would argue. I'm just gonna get this because it gives more creatures per week. For example, as you can see, there's almost 20 skeletons per week now, which is pretty decent. And then we're gonna get shit ton of liches, a decent amount of bone dragons. So basically with this castle, these are the possible units we can have. And the zombie sucks ass. And the mummy is also kind of very shitty, as far as I can tell. Now skeletons are not too powerful, but since we want to produce skeletons, we will stack them. So we need them. So this is the 4 I kind of want to use in general. So I'm very lucky that I only need the vampires now. I might have misplayed it with the bone dragons, but I saw the opportunity and I just had to go for it. We'll see if it will backfire or not. I don't remember what's this. Oh, that's right, it gives info. So the sorcerer is kind of going for the same thing as we do. Best hero, that must be because of the army strength. So red has the most income. I think that's me. I think that's solely on the fact that my hero has the skill for estates. That's kind of funny. I have the most number of... What are you guys doing out there? Wow, okay, well, that was interesting information to say the least. And I'm going to go for this guy, because he also gives me money, which I need. While we are at it, I could buy some more building, but I still have time. I still have time. It's a new week, it's day now. I'm number 1. I think what I want the most is Lich. Lich guys, Lich dudes. Lichers. So let's get them. Again, that's the only ranged unit, so I kinda have to rely on it on battle, which we're yet to see, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We probably do know the combat, whatever it is. The words. I don't remember how to English. I can't even buy one. Wow, great purchase, Bosco. 10 out of 10. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so this will do. This will do. I'm fine with that. Let's just move out. So my other hero can. Okay, where was it here? It was. So that's the knight. Right. So I moved in with him in order for him to learn these spells, because a magic arrow can deal a little bit of damage. With his spell power, that could be better. And the defense skill is also probably important for the future. I do have a little bit of money. I could buy one of these. I want that. I'm sorry. I'm a greedy bastard like that. And now we switch around a little bit, because he does need this, and then boom, that's a lot of skeletons. I'm gonna leave the zombies at her, because 9 zombies is not a game changer in general. So I don't really have money, so let's pass the turn real quick. And now we can get to the fun part, which is butchering enemies for experience. So what I'm gonna do, how do I want to handle this? The thing is, I don't want to attack the peasants just yet. I want my hero to level up, which he needs 500 experience for. That's not a lot. We can do that. I want to be able to defend my ranged unit, so let's get my guys close enough. And let's try to pick on a horde of skeletons. Nah, lots of wolves. The thing is, I completely forgot the terminology. Like, how much is lots? Pack of water elements. You know what? This might be a mistake, but I fucking want that gold mine. I really, really want that gold mine, and I hate fighting with ranged units. So we're just gonna go for the big deal. If he dies, he dies. At this point, I don't mind it that much. Oh, also, I could have bought one more. You know what? Let's do that real quick. Yo man, you forgot this. You forgot this. Let's start with giving him an extra skelly dragon. That's actually not a bad idea. I might do that. Hold on. That wouldn't be the worst thing to do. So you can create different stacks for different reasons. And I kind of like the idea. You will see why. So let's stack them like this instead. This will be fun. This will be fun. What do we feel like? What do we want? Provide more information. Could not give a single fuck about information about my enemies, but a mention does need thief skills. So let's go with that. Boom. Right, I'm kind of relearning this game as we go. So here's the thing. I'm gonna save it. Save game. This was just to test things out, so let's go with that. This is an Archibald campaign, so Archie it is. Oh, they're... Ooh. Now that's an interesting turn of events. Oh, they're upgraded too. Now that's pretty decent. These orcs will do bits for me. Hell yeah. Let's try to level up. Yes, there it is. Instead of creating 10% of killed enemies, and is it just enemies? No, creatures killed, so even my own creatures. Now instead of 10% it's gonna be 20%. So yes, although pathfinding would be amazing as well, but I kinda need this in order to get things done. And now it could be even 30%. Yes, Queenslay. Yes, you know what? I feel ballsy. I feel ballsy with that. But I'm gonna go for the skeletons. Power of your forces begin to scatter. Do you wish to pursue and engage them? Unfortunately, I do. Because I need the experience that this fight... Oh, I forgot. I forgot that they are supposed to be close to each other. So, oh, I do have haste. Now that's pretty good. Because I mostly have slow, shitty units. Right, so the Lich King does what the Lich King does, which is killing enemies. Now I'm just gonna make sure that a bunch of these Skellymen cannot reach my guy. So there are a couple of things that needs to be remembered. Don't lose them. Fuck, seriously? 6 skeletons. Damn. But that's the thing. That's the thing. Even though they were skeletons, I reassembled them. So though I lost 6 skeletons in this fight, which probably was a mistake, but I would rather lose skeletons than something else because of this very reason. So now we have actually more skeletons than we started this fight with. And we'll get some crystals in the near future. So in the meantime, I can... oh, I also need the pyramid. I forgot. That was a mistake on my part. My apologies. So I can still buy these creatures, as you can see. I'm still in time. I just need more money. There we go. Do we go for the big kill? I kinda wanna. First, let's get rid of these orcs. Yes. So this is the reason I decided to have 2 stacks of skeletons. Let me just very quickly do this. So now they are weaker. So if you stand next to a ranged unit, they can only use their melee attacks, which is much weaker than their ranged attacks. So with 2 dragons, I can stay here and stay here, thus blocking 4 of these archers, which means I only need to kill 1 of them. Although 7 is more strong than only 4, so let's go. Can I not reach them? Seriously? Uh-oh. Oh, I can. Okay. That was scary for a moment. So now they're all blocked. Even though they would do nasty bits, they're all blocked. I will not attack with him because his fart cloud will hurt my own guys, unfortunately. That is resolved in Heroes 3. Oh, come on, really now? There we go. Right, so that's some free experience, but most importantly, boom, 10 skeletons. That's the thing. That's welcome to necromancy. Creatures you may offer to join you. That's not too bad, but I kind of want to fight them, you know. So I don't remember if I have expert necromancy or not. I do have that. So here's the thing. Forget about the gold. I completely forgot. That's the thing. Let's get these skeletons stack like there's no tomorrow. And then in the meantime, I cannot get that one, but that is cool. I'm fine with that. This is day 7 though. That's a bit unfortunate. I kind of miscalculated my steps there, but Oh well, it is what it is. So let's kill some peasants. This should be fun. Yes. So this is the shittest unit in the game, and I'm not over exaggerating it. So the thing is, we are about to get the third of the amount of them. So obviously we want to attack a lot of them if possible. As you can see, this was a very easy battle, not too much experience, but boom, 18 more skeletons. So that's pretty neat. I can pick these up tomorrow. And I want to, you know what, there's no point building this because I still have like 6 days to do that. So instead, I think I want to get more liches and more bitches. I mean, what? I guess I will wait a day to do that. Right, I actually can watch. Okay, so they're getting there. I don't remember how shit the AI is in this game. I assume it's not that great, as in Heroes 3. You know what? Let's how to do this? Actually, let's get more liches. That will replenish my amount of mana. Now I'm close enough, but I will still wait 1 day. So I can do this instead. Okay, they are stacked right now. So let's wait a turn. You do you. Yeah, he just left this there. I'm getting the hints. The AI is not the best in this game. Oh well. That is what it is. Oh, come on, 50 buckaroo is missing. That's some garbaggio. Okay, well, the more Skellyman. You can't go wrong with more Skellyman. Let's see. Now we have stronger stacks, which is always a good thing because they have a combined power. Boom. You go home, and we butcher them. Yes. I need this sawmill. So you die first. Oh, get shit on. That's fine by me. And then I can just stand here. I'm not attacking flying creatures, so I'm not sure I needed 2 dragons for this fight. But oh well, don't reach it. Oh, you can reach that. That is fine. That is fine. Eat it. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Okay, so it's not too many, but you know, slow and steady wins the race. That's kind of the deal with this build and setup. I already have 100 of skeletons, so that's pretty decent. Let's kill some gargoyles. They're annoying. Oh, they always go first in fights. So this is a bit of a chore. At least we have that. Okay, so here's the deal. I already lost a lich, which is bad news, bears. Now this nerd will sleep. Now that nerd should sleep as well. I will weaken this one instead. And I'm gonna shoot that one. Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay, ooh, 4 hit points left. Let's not do anything crazy here. Ah, fucking really? That's unfortunate. Right, so we lost a lich. That's unfortunate. And we have 11 more Skellymen, which is fine by Papa Bosco. And the turn. I think we are ready for the gold mine thing. Give me Pathfinder, you bitch. I know you already. Okay. Oh, that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. I desperately need the. Oh fuck! I didn't take the the gem mine. That's a rookie's mistake. Boscaroo. There we go. We'll get back here. Alright, so I think we're gonna get the gold mine, and this will be the first episode of it. I want to keep it between 30 and 40 minutes, so it's more digestible. And I will record a couple of episodes here, probably this first mission, and then I will, if there are comments, I will make it a slower thing. If I do not have many comments, I will just do more recordings at a time. This might have been a dire mistake. This might have been a stupid move on my part. I may have underestimated these assholes, but you do mistakes. Worst case scenario, I save scum the hell out of this. Boom, eat shit. Let's weaken you further. Oh, that's nice. Oh, here's another thing. Are you ready for this? You ready for this? Boom! All of them got hit. And that one is dead. Can I actually... Ooh, I can. So let's eliminate this one quickly as well. Boom. That is neat. So I'm just gonna pack on this one. And I will pack on this one. Easy win. That's only 4 skeletons, but we got it back. So essentially no loss, but we got the gold, baby. So this will in itself double the amount of income, and this is where I'm gonna leave the first episode. Thank you so much for joining here, and hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll meet in the next episode. Goodbye. Take care. Stay at home.